so now we are on to our Instagram bio. So what is your Instagram bio? It is basically a short description selling your Instagram account. And I highlight the word selling here because that's really what I want you to focus on doing. It's not describing your account, but it's actually selling what you want people to do, whether that be follow you, whether that be to like your photos, whether that be to go and buy your products. You want to make sure that you're selling your account to them and we're not just describing it. So you want to think of your Instagram bio as basically like a new school way of having a business card. You give them, you meet someone at a meeting, maybe you meet a man in a suit at some dinner, and they're like, oh, do you have a card? And you're like, yeah, here's my card. You hand over your card. Now, why I say sell is because A, here on the left, is a plumbing business that I own for the sake of this example, and I'm selling my business in my business card. So Benji's Plumbing, we come to you in 30 minutes plus 10% off your first visit. So if anyone has a plumbing problem, they know that they can get me there to fix it in 30 minutes and they can get 10% off their first visit. Where B could be the same plumbing service, could be the same everything, but it's just called Benji's Plumbing. Here's a number, here's the website, and that's it. There's no call to action, there's no sales, there's no enticement of someone to actually use my plumbing service over anybody else's. Where in A, there's no reason not to use my plumbing service in this one. So we want to make sure that we're following this same procedure for the new school business card, which is the Instagram bio. So here's a question that I need you to answer yourself. It's, why would you follow your own Instagram account? What benefits would you receive if you don't know your company, if you have no affiliation with your company, if you don't know the benefits already and you need someone to describe them to you? Why would they follow your account? So you need to write those things down because these are the value that you're actually offering people when they follow your account and the value you have to tell them and sell to them in your Instagram bio. So a good way to start, if you can't answer that first question, is actually to ask yourself, why do you follow the accounts that you already follow? So if you use Instagram, go onto your Instagram profile, go to accounts you're following, and go one by one. Why do I follow them? Maybe they're a friend. It could be friend. And then, cool, this one is inspirational photos. That's why I follow them. This one is discounts to local supermarket, which they give off. And you need to go through each account and write down, why am I following this account? And it might have more than one reason, but just write down the main reason you're following the account. So make sure you are looking at over here on the left at the list, these are some main reasons why people follow Instagram accounts, whether it be news, whether it be pretty pictures or inspirational quotes and photos. Maybe they're friends, maybe they get freebies or discounts or coupons. Maybe it's funny, maybe it makes them laugh and it's entertaining. Maybe there's a service or product that you want or you're saving up for, you're not sure if you fully want, so you want to keep in touch with them. Or maybe they're educational, learning and informative. And you can see here are some examples on the right of inspirational things, of funny things. That's like the chips with the tomato sauce as the fingernails that look like hands. Here's a product of the ramen. If you're a ramen, if you're Itchy Run Ramen or something like that, people are like, yes, I love ramen. I'd like to see photos of ramen. I like these photos of food. And they're going to follow these accounts. So once again, ask yourself, why do you follow your own Instagram account, given these new parameters, given these reasons why most people follow your account? And then you have to convert these reasons into 150 characters to convince people to follow your account or to take your call to action, which we'll get into in a second. But basically, go from reasons why people should follow your account. Now we need to word it and put it into our bio. And there's two main ways to do this. So one, over here on the left, you can see this is a paragraph. So we write laws, we help you to pen your own civil rights into existence too. Scoreboard, 26 laws for more than 69 million survivors and counting. So you can see they've written the benefit of what they are. They've tried to explain what they do. And it's written in paragraph form, where dot points over here, you've got Ninja, who's basically got his name at the top, Tyler Blevins. Ninja is all of his handles on all of these social media platforms, which are just shouting them out. But you can see We wouldn't do this because we're not as big as Ninja, who is a gamer, is a YouTube gamer or a Twitch gamer, and everyone already knows who he is if they're following him. For us, we want to make sure that we're explaining ourselves a little bit better and selling the benefits of following us. But you can see he's just laid them out in dot point format. So now we've got reasons why people should follow us. We want to make sure that we are not explaining those reasons, but we're selling them. So here's the difference between an explanation and a sale, or the benefits. One of them is explaining what it is. The other one is explaining the benefits you get. If you're a world traveler and in your bio you've got traveler, then it's not really giving the person the benefit they want. The benefit that they want is travel with me and see incredible photos of the world. Follow me and see incredible photos of the world. That's how you would word if you were a traveler. If you're a restaurant, you could say restaurant, or you could say follow us for 20% off your first dinner. Or you could say restaurant offering 20% off your first dinner. And you can have the explanation and the benefit in there together, which is very important, and most people miss this. And if this can increase your conversion rate of people seeing your page to following your page or your account, even 20%, you're going to have 20% more followers every single day. So if you're averaging 80 followers a day, you're going to be having almost, this math's a little bit off, 100 followers a day instead of 80, which is 20 extra followers a day, which is just massive over the year, and it becomes exponential as you're getting more and more followers. You want to make sure that every little minuscule detail is perfected and refined so that you're not leaking these followers and this momentum is really working with you and not against you. So make sure you sell the benefits of your account. So write down what they are, turn them into either dot points or a paragraph, and sell them. Don't explain them. Tip 2, use emojis even if you are a business page. So emojis are fun. They're very commonplace on Instagram, even for big businesses. So you can see Air Canada's got emojis in there, Fiji Water, these big businesses, they're actually using emojis. Now, don't overuse them. Go and have a look at your competitor checklist that were put together and see what they're using to see what's appropriate for your niche. But don't be scared to actually put some emojis in there. Tip number 3, use SEO rich keywords. So we've been talking about this throughout the whole of creating our Instagram account, and we want to make sure we don't skip over it here because it still gets pulled by the Instagram search algorithm. Anything that is in your bio is going to be read, and you're going to be more likely to show up high on those search results. So if, for example, I'm an entrepreneurship channel, I want to make sure the words entrepreneurship is in my bio, and I want to make sure that any other word that I think people will be searching for will be in my bio, even just written naturally. Hey, my name's Benji. I'm interested in entrepreneurship, or I'm an entrepreneur and can help you, and then insert the benefit there. So you don't have to like put them in as dot point or anything, but make sure they flow in naturally and they work for you, because now these are going to pull a few people back to your account every single day just from people searching entrepreneur inside the Instagram search box. So you can also, on top of that, on top of tip number 3, use these words as hashtags, because it actually boosts the score, the SEO score. You can see here's an example here. You can see hashtag ramen. This is a ramen business, and you can see they've got hashtag ramen in there, and they've got ramen not as a hashtag, and they've of course got the ramen emoji too. So they've got the best of every world in here and all these tips. And you can see that you can actually put a hashtag in your bio, which makes it clickable and more searchable, more likely to rank high on SEO results. So what you need to do is you need to go and write down all the SEO rich keywords for your business. What are people searching for to find your business? They're the keywords that you want to be writing down. You can use them as hashtags, or you can use them naturally in your bio.